Yeah. From Kentucky to the world, it's the city, not the scale. Creole butterfly, spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Born to shine, leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royally season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, leave a queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins. Creole fire running through her name. She walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long live the queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Leave a queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, leave a queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free. Yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly. Eternally. Leave a queen. Forever strong. Kentucky vibe, where you belong. Yeah. From Kentucky to the world, it's the city, not the scale. Creole butterfly, spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Born to shine, leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royally season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, leave a queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins. Creole fire running through her name. She walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long live the queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Leave a queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, leave a queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free. Yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly. Eternally. Leave a queen. Forever strong. Kentucky vibe, where you belong. It's go time. Dr.Creole, Libra butterfly in the building, y'all. Welcome to the egg roll challenge. Yeah. Judges on deck, JB and the D-Ham show through that. Let's get that flavor poppin', let's go. Sizzle in the kitchen, got that vibe so right. We rollin' egg rolls from the morning to the night. Butterfly wings bring the spice and the soul. Dr. Creole in command, she's in control. Everybody stepping up, showing all that skill. Golden on the outside, flavor that kills. Judges lean in, they know what's real. One bite, that's love you can feel. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it tight, roll it tight. Aero magic, we taking flight, taking flight. Libra butterfly, got that light, got that light. Creole love with that southern bite. Baby in the zone, taste buds lit. Damn show 3 more, can't quit. Roll it up, roll it up. Yeah, we cooking live, Aero challenge, that flavor vibe. Sauce on the side, that drip too clean. Crunch when it hit, that's a foodie dream. Shrimp, beef, veggie, sweet or hot. Everybody think they got the best shot. Dr. Creole smile, she know who bringing heat. Libra butterfly style, oh, you can't compete. It's more than food, it's a celebration. Love in the kitchen, so vibrate. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it right, roll it right. Flip it once, flip it once. Now seal it tight, seal it tight. In a fry, watch it shine, watch it shine. Golden brown, now it's taste test time. Judges take a bite, whoa, that crunch. Whole room vibing, why they mine? Flavor so bold, the crowd go wild. Aero challenge got that style. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it tight, roll it tight. Aero magic, we taking flight, taking flight. JB and D-Ham 3, know we live. Libra butterfly, that hosting vibe. Real spice, we feel that flame. Aero challenge, remember the name. Roll it up, yeah, we cooking live. From the 3-1 down to the butterfly vibe. Yeah.
Y'all, why am I talking and the mic is off? What is going on today? First, it kicked you out. So let me start all over. This is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 9 to 9, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast, so the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy quinceañera, happy anniversary, happy bar mitzvah to Lottie Dottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice, okay? And you know, I'm the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch. Everybody gets a smooch. All right. Who child? Okay. So let's go. Y'all heard the beginning of my thing, and then y'all heard about the egg roll competition. Yes. Okay. All right, y'all. So I want to first talk about the update on my cousin's passed away. My cousin that passed away the other day. Um, my mom still ain't doing good. I'm numb. I think that's where I'm at right now. I am numb. Yeah, just numb, right? Um, but what happened was he told his girlfriend to wake him. This is after he talked to my mom. He said, I'm gonna go put my son on the bus first before I lay back down. Okay. And she said, okay. So after he put his son on the bus, okay, he he said that, I mean, my mom told me that he came back, he told his girlfriend, hey, wake me up at noon so I can get up and get dressed and everything, go to work. And she said, okay. So come noon, and she didn't wake him up. Okay. So his job know that he's always early, he's never late, and he don't miss. So they was like, what's going on? Why ain't he here? Anybody heard from him? So they decided to go over to his apartment. And they text his girlfriend and said, can you let us in? He ain't show up. We just want to make sure he's okay. One, they saw his car still there. So she opens up the door and they go in and go in his bedroom and find my cousin laying on the bed, deceased. Yep, deceased. So he passed away in his sleep, which is the way I told the Lord I want to go. Lord have mercy, do I want to go like it? Just sleep on into heaven. I promise you. So yeah, and so y'all keep him in prayer. He was a young guy. He was a young guy. Do you hear me? Very young. So yeah. Um, yeah. Anyway, y'all, so just keep us in your prayer, okay? Keep us in your prayer. Keep my mom in your prayer. Keep his son in your prayer because the son don't have a grandmother. I'm talking on the father's side, don't have a grandmother, don't have a father now, don't have a grandfather, and now don't have a father. So, and then he can't go to the mother, and we don't want him to go to the mother. The mother is very, very unfit, and so is the mother's mother, very, very unfit. Okay, so that's why the courts took him away from her. He wasn't getting clean. He wasn't being fed. She was staying gone forever. The grandmother didn't know where he was. I mean, just yeah, it's a horrible situation. So I'm hoping that his brother, one of the brothers, or either the cousin that is very familiar with him, will go pick him up all the time, take him with the kids, spend time with him. He loves them. I'm hoping that they will get custody of him. My mama is willing to pull her political and legal things that she has to help him, retain custody of the son. Okay. So yeah, it's a mess. Yeah, it's a mess. So anyway, on to the other things, okay? But thank you all again who cared enough to reach out to me. All right. Now let's go to the brain. Okay, I want to talk about the brain before we get to the main thing. If you are having problems with your thinking, remembering, Alzheimer's, things of that nature, you need something that's going to cross the blood brain barrier. Okay. And I'm going to tell you about this particular spice because you most likely have it in your cabinets or your drawer. Okay. And what I'm talking about is sage, SAGE, sage. Okay. Sage is what you have in your cabinets. You might use it a lot for Thanksgiving, but sage is a powerful spice that actually helps with the brain. It helps with the memory, okay? It helps with the functioning of the brain, all right? Okay, so yes, that's what you want to do is get some sage. You can put it in your tea, you can put it in your coffee, you can take it basically because it's a sage. It's sage. It's a spice. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's enough on that. Hold on, my chair keeps slipping. Hold on. I hate this chair. I'm gonna have to buy me another one. But these computer chairs are so expensive. It's ridiculous. Okay. So let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm going to share something with you guys. Let's see. Give me one moment. Hold on. Okay, y'all see that? All right, check this out.
Chill. Kill you. You gonna kill your mom? Yes. And that's you're gonna go to jail for a very long time. Stop. Let my daughter go. No. Let her go. No. Let my daughter go. No. You guys won't let me go, so no. Let her go. No. Let her go. Let her go. Okay. Let her go. Stop. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Facebook. We've been dealing with this for 8 years. We need some help. Please. Anybody know? Somebody else?
Right, whoop his butt. I'm sorry, y'all.
Bite me. I told you.
Where his dad is. That's the first thing that popped in my mind, and I know it popped in a lot of people's mind who watched this video. Where the hell is his daddy at? I don't know the backstory. I don't know what happened between her and the father of her child. But my thing is, I don't think people take having children as seriously as they need to take having children. If you having a kid just to have a kid, or you know you're gonna be a single parent while having this kid, if he told you he ain't gonna be there, if he told you he ain't want to have that child, whatever the case it is, y'all need to understand all these kids be different, different personality, moving different, depending on their environment. I don't think people they glamorize the pregnancy so much where they don't think about after the baby is here. And then y'all been dealing with this for 8 years. Where the hell has his daddy been? Whatever y'all been doing, ain't been working. Where are the men or the father figures? Every child needs a father and a mother figure, a positive father and mother figure. I know they have taught women, well, oh, you can do it all by yourself. Oh, and some can, but their child always feel like they've been missing something, and they do whatever how they react different ways to fulfill that missing piece that they have. Cause I know goddamn well if that was me and my dad saw that between the washing and dry, my daddy would have put hands on me. My daddy whooped my ass 3 times as a kid. That's all I needed. 3 times. And he's always all right. It won. He say 3 strikes out. All right, they won. Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool. Cool. Get in trouble in school. I'm cool. I got 2 more times. I mess up again. There's 2. Now I'm scared for my life. I can't mess up again. The 3rd time, he had a great belt with a big ass cowboy buckle on it. Wow. Woo! I can still feel it to this day.
Okay, so let's talk about it. All right, we're gonna play it again. We are going to play it again. Let me say this, y'all. I am for corporal punishment. I really am. Do I think it's the only punishment that should be rendered? No. Okay. I think you should talk to the child first, explain some stuff. Maybe they didn't quite understand, give them a piece, offering in between that. But when it comes down to it, the bottom line is it's your ours, Mr. Postman. Okay. I believe in corporal punishment. I really do. And you can't say that you don't because the police will knock you upside your head. The police will knock you upside your head. Do you hear me? Your chrome dome will be laid out on the concrete. Okay. They beat you up in jail. And now they got some people called Ice Baby. And they ain't holding nothing back. Okay. You feel me? So you can't say you're not for corporal punishment when in the world that is what's being shown and demonstrated. So, but I want to know what you think about this little boy, okay? Because he's fighting his mama like his mama is his age. I'm serious. It's kind of worrying me. Let's see this again, y'all. Let's start from the beginning. I want to know what y'all think. I will stop it in between because I don't want it to get dinged. So let's go.
Chill. I'm gonna kill you. You gonna kill your mom?
He just said, I'm going to kill you. He just told his mama, I'm going to kill you.
Yes. And that's you're gonna
Look at him pulling her hair, y'all. Look. Look at him pulling her hair.
go to jail for a very long time. Stop. Let my daughter go. No. Let her go. No. Let my daughter go. No. You guys won't let me go, so no. Let her go. No. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Stop. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Facebook. We've been dealing with this for 8 years. We need some help. Please. Anybody know? Somebody else?
Ed did it. He bit her, and that pain sent her to ball up her fist and hit him like he was a grown man. She better than me, because you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. Baby, I would have gave him the right and left fellowship of Christ. I promise you. Take me to JAIL or JALE, whichever one y'all spell. Okay? Cause hey, mm-mm. And people used to get mad at me. They used to say I was too hard on my kids. But I looked at it like this. I'd rather for them to fear me than the streets. If they fear me, they know that I got the capability or whatever to whoop that butt and they ain't gonna want it. If they fear the streets, no matter what I tell them, they're gonna always obey the streets. So you take your poison. It's just like if you vote Democrat or Republican. They both the same coin, different sides. Okay. So you take you just got to make a choice. Do I make them fearful of me, or do I let them be fearful of the street? And you can judge me and say all what you want to say, but kids do not know. You cannot negotiate with a kid that has not learned. Okay, you cannot negotiate with somebody who hasn't learned. And some of y'all be talking about you have to talk to your child. You have to teach them first. They have to understand the do's and the don'ts before who child. Anyway, let's go. Let's look at some more of this, y'all. For real. Let's go.
Bite me. I told you.
One more time. Let's go.
Chill. I'm gonna kill you. You gonna kill your mom? Yes. And that's you gonna.
And nowadays, when you hear that from a kid, you better take aim. Seriously, it's me or you, boo. It's me or you. I promise you. If slippers count. If you catch me slipping, that's one thing. You understand? But baby, it's me or you. Huh? It's me or you. Okay, so these kids nowadays, honey, are killing their parents left and right. And that's so sad because how many times, let me tell you, to be honest, when I was little, my mama was so mean sometimes. You know how they say you step on the crack, you break your mama's back? Yeah, I used to jump up and down on them. I used to jump up and down on them cracks, okay? I swear I used to say, yeah, I'm going to go home and she going to be in pain. But I never once thought about killing my mama. I don't know if it's the Similac, the Infamil, whatever the formula was that they was giving them kids, because head for them nuts. Da-da-da. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going.
You're gonna go to jail for a very long time. Stop. Let my daughter go. No. Let her go. No. Let my daughter go. No. You guys won't let me go, so no. Let her go. No. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Stop. Let him go. Let him go.
And the sad thing about this, she said they've been dealing with that for 8 years. Sad thing about this, when this little boy, if they don't get a hold of this now, when he become a teenager, he really might take a pow and ill her. Seriously. For real. I can't see her being able to control him much longer because this ain't control. But she's trying. Okay. And I'm like them, where the daddy? Where the pappy? Where's the pappy?
Let him go. Facebook. We've been dealing with this for 8 years. We need some help. Please. Anybody know? Somebody else? Bite me. I told you.
Now, after she gave him the two-piece biscuit, he settled down. He sat right there. After she gave him the two-piece and the biscuit, he settled down right there. Okay, let's finish hearing y'all.
Where his dad is. That's the first thing that popped in my mind, and I know it popped in a lot of people's mind who watched this video. Where the hell is his daddy at? I don't know the backstory. I don't know what happened between her and the father of her child. But my thing is, I don't think people take having children as seriously as they need to take having children. If you having a kid just to have a kid, or you know you're gonna be a single parent while having this kid, if he told you he ain't gonna be there, if he told you he ain't want to have that child, whatever the case it is, y'all need to understand all these kids be different personality, moving different, depending on their environment. I don't think people they glamorize the pregnancy so much where they don't think about after the baby is here. And then y'all been dealing with this for 8 years. Where the hell has his daddy been? Whatever y'all been doing ain't been working. Where are the men or the father figures? Every child needs a father and a mother figure, a positive father and mother figure. I know they have taught women, well, oh, you can do it all by yourself. Oh, and some can, but that child always feel like they've been missing something, and they do whatever how they react different ways to fulfill that missing piece that they have. Cause I know goddamn well if that was me and my dad saw that between the wash and dry, my daddy would have put hands on me. My daddy whooped my ass 3 times as a kid. That's all I needed. 3 times. And he's always all right. It won. He say 3 strikes, yeah. All right, they won. Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool. Get in trouble in school. I'm cool. I got 2 more times. I mess up again. There's 2. Now I'm scared for my life. I can't mess up again. The 3rd time, he had a great belt with a big ass cowboy buckle on it. Wow! Woo! I can still feel it to this day. Y'all, we gotta do something, bro. Y'all gotta start having kids, man. And or the father figures. Every child needs a father and a mother figure, a positive father and mother figure. I know they have taught women, well, oh, you can do it all by yourself. Oh, and some can, but that child always feel like they've been missing something, and they do whatever how they react different ways to fulfill that missing piece that they have. Cause I know goddamn well if that was me and my dad saw that between the wash and dry, my daddy would have put hands on me. My daddy whooped my ass 3 times as a kid. That's all I needed. 3 times. And he's always all right. It won. He say 3 strikes, yeah. All right, they won. Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool. Get in trouble in school. I'm cool. I got 2 more times. I mess up again. There's 2. Now I'm scared for my life. I can't mess up again. The 3rd time, he had a great belt with a big ass cowboy buckle on it. Wow! Woo! I can still feel it to this day. Y'all, we gotta do something, bro. Y'all gotta start having kids, man. I'll take these, be cool.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so let's talk about it, y'all. Hey, Diamond Forever Boo. Hey, thank you for dropping down. Y'all, let's talk about it. That is so sad. That is really, really sad that the mother is trying her best to get control of this little boy. And this little boy, honey, done told her, I'm gonna kill you. I mean, what in the fig Newton is going on? You feel me? What in the fig Newton is going on? What is with these, with these kids? And see, I mean, weigh in, people. What y'all think? I know they need Jesus. That's the obvious. Okay. That is very much obvious. They really need God. Okay. Uh Wait a minute. Give me one moment, y'all. Cause I want to show y'all something else. Y'all not gonna believe this. Hold on, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Y'all not gonna believe this. When I heard this one, I immediately said, Satan, the Lord rebuke you. Okay? Hold on. Cause y'all not gonna y'all I don't know if y'all heard this or not, but give me one moment. It's pulling up as we speak. We talking about, do you believe in corporal punishment? Okay. And does certain things make you think that kids should get whooped? I think the kids shouldn't. Okay. So hold on, let me pull this up. What's up, JB? Let me see. Let me pull this up. Hold on. That little boy was turning his mama up. I mean, turn her up, y'all. Okay, let's. I don't know if it's a video or not, but we're gonna go ahead because it keeps taking so long. Okay, a tragedy of the worst kind. Teen allegedly murders his grandmother inside of a church. In Athens, Georgia, a teenager allegedly confessed to beating his own grandmother to death inside of a church. Hold on, come on. It's not moving now. I hate that. Okay, y'all, I can't do nothing until it moves because it's not moving for me. Okay, here we go. Teenager allegedly confessed to beating his own grandmother death inside of a church that she attended, with her body later being discovered in the holy building. Okay. Police were dispatched to Smith Chapel Holiness Church at around 5:45 p.m. on October the 29th after family members discovered 73 y'all. That's my mama. 73-year-old Ollie Hamilton dead inside of the church, according to the Independent. Victim was reportedly found near an area that led to the kitchen, and she was pronounced dead at the scene. Let me make sure y'all can still see this. Hold on. Okay. Um, Investigators said that they found evidence linking Ollie's 17-year-old grandson, Jaden Hamilton, to the crime. The longer the investigation went, evidence started pointing in a certain direction, Sheriff Kevin Crook said during a press conference obtained by the Monroe Journal. A young man had supposedly gone for help early on after the attack. We ended up bringing him in last night and he confessed to the crime. Y'all. Authorities did not explain Hamilton's motive and noted that he had no prior run-ins with the law. Try to learn from every tragedy. Were there signs? Were there things you can point back to and say, maybe we could have gotten this information to the right people? A lot of happens among our youth that isn't communicated. A lot of times, he said. This is what Crook said. Y'all, this is so sad. This is sad. Okay, read right here. If somebody is not able to control their impulses and they reach that point, I don't think it really matters who the victim is at that time. If it got them to that level of anger, they're going to lash out at whomever. Okay. It just happened to be his grandmother. Child, please. That's what he looked like, y'all. I think that was a little bit of both, JB, in my opinion. I think it's the absence of a male presence as well as it could be something else. Ooh, y'all, but this right here, how do you beat your grandmother? And you in the house of the Lord. The Lord. How do you beat your grandmother and in the house of the Lord? Okay, I don't get it. I don't get it. Hold on, we got another one. And the question is, do you believe in corporal punishment? Now, here's the thing. One of the reasons why I'm asking that question is for the first video we saw. And the second reason is because it's a bill that is being entered back into Congress about adding corporal punishment back to the school system. Okay. And yeah. So that's when now my mom used to say, I don't want you spanking my child. You tell me what happened and I'll do the spanking. Okay. Now they did mess up and did that one time in their life. And honey, my mama, yeah, it wasn't sweet what she did. It was not sweet. Okay. You know, hold on, let me find this other one for y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Matter of fact, while I'm doing it, I'm going to play my commercial. Hold on. Let me play my commercial. Let me play my commercial. Don't forget. Here we go.
It's go time. Dr.Creole, Libra Butterfly in the building, y'all. Welcome to the Egg Roll Challenge. Yeah. Judges on deck, JB and the D-Ham show through that. Let's get that flavor poppin', let's go. Sizzle in the kitchen, got that vibe so right. We rollin' egg rolls from the morning to the night. Butterfly wings bring the spice and the soul. Dr.Creole in command, she's in control. Everybody stepping up, showing all that skill. Golden on the outside, flavor that kills. Judges lean in, they know what's real. One bite, that's love you can feel. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it tight, roll it tight. Aero magic, we taking flight, leave a butterfly. Got that light, Creole love with that southern bite. Baby in the zone, taste buds lit, damn show 3 more. Can't quit, roll it up, yeah we cooking live. Aero challenge, that flavor vibe. Sauce on the side, that drip too clean. Crunch when it hit, that's a foodie dream. Shrimp, beef, veggie, sweet or hot. Everybody think they got the best shot. Dr.Creole smile, she know who bringing heat. Libra butterfly style, you can't compete. It's more than food, it's a celebration. Love in the kitchen, so vibrate. Roll it up, roll it right. Flip it once, now seal it tight. In a fry, watch it shine. Golden brown, now it's taste test time. Judges take a bite, whoa, that crunch. Whole room vibing, why they mine? Flavor so bold, the crowd go wild. Air roll challenge got that style. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it tight, roll it tight. Aero magic, we taking flight, taking flight. JB and D, ham 3, know we live, leave a butterfly, that hosting vibe. Real spice, we feel that flame. Aero challenge, remember the name. Roll it up, yeah, we cooking live. From the 3-1 down to the butterfly vibe. Yeah, it's go time. Dr.Creole, Libra butterfly in the building, y'all. Welcome to the Egg Roll Challenge.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. Thank you so much for listening. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all not ready for this. I promise you, not ready for this. I can't believe this. Seriously, when I found out about this, I was like, I know you lying to me. I know you lying to me. I know you're lying to me. Make sure y'all can see this. Hold on. I know you're lying to me. I know you're lying to me. I know you're lying to me. Okay, y'all ready? Here we go. Here we go.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
So, South Yucca Police Department, make yourself present! Was there a gunshot?
Yes.
Where's your firearm? Did you shoot her?
Yes, sir.
A lot of blood in here.
I'm sorry. But that's what you see.
Gunfire echoes through the neighborhood when a teenager shoots her own mother in what she claims is an act of self-defense. But this violence is rooted in dark family tragedies, and its arrival comes on a night where anything could happen.
I'm having a seizure.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On the evening of April 26, 2024 in South Euclid, Ohio, home security cameras watch and record the bizarre movements of 19-year-old Nia Patterson. Nia never leaves, and moments later, she's back in the house. These inexplicable scenes aren't just captured by the Ring cameras in her house. They're also filmed by Nia herself. Despite running away, Nia is soon back in the house once again, and her rage is evident.
What's being blurred out, y'all, is her mama's dead body on the bed where she just killed her. And there's blood everywhere. She showed it on Snapchat. So I don't know if Snapchat has blurred it or not, but it is on Snapchat, okay? Why you make me do that?
No answer comes, but when the police are called to the residence about an unresponsive female, they will see exactly what Nia has done.
South Yucca Police!
There are Ring cameras in here. I'm gonna stand right here because I don't want y'all to think I'm coming down.
Is someone unresponsive?
Yes.
Where?
Upstairs.
Where? Okay. What's going on? Where are they at? Here, let's go here. What's going on? Where are they at? Where are they at? Show me where they're at.
She's right here.
What's going on? Yes, I got a male with female. Looks like a stab wound to the back.
What stab? I'm sorry.
Okay. 1 second. Turn around, put your hand by your back.
Yes, sir.
Stay right there. Ma'am, come with me. Sit. Was there a gunshot?
Yes.
Where's your firearm? Did you shoot her?
Yes, sir.
Where's the firearm?
It's outside. I don't have it. It's outside.
Sit here, cross your feet. Don't move.
Yes, sir.
With Nia's confession darkening the tragic situation, the officer tries to provide aid to the victim, her mother, Angela Bates.
Ma'am, you here? You here? Yes, I have a female detained in the upstairs hallway. She's cuffed, starting compressions.
I got you.
Medics and additional police soon arrive, and Nia is taken to a patrol car.
Where's that firearm at?
Dropped it somewhere outside.
What kind of firearm is it?
It was like, I don't know.
What color?
Black.
Black.
The gun can actually be seen in Nia's left hand as she descends the stairs in the ring footage.
Can you just stay? I'm going to look for a firearm. I got her detained in the back. Her firearm's in the back somewhere. I want to get this firearm secured. There's like 6 shell casings. And I got in the front seat of this car.
As the cops investigate, Nia is left with only herself to talk to, or so it would seem.
I'm sorry. But that's what you deserve. I love y'all.
Did you hear that? I'm sorry, but that's what you deserved. Y'all, what is going on with these kids? What is wrong with these kids? Let me finish. We're not going to listen. Come on.
I don't know. I thought that was the wrong thing to do. Self-defense. Close. Self-defense. Regardless of how y'all put it, self-defense.
Meanwhile, medics rush Nia's mother into an ambulance.
You guys have any info on her? Not at all? Nothing. We're going to try to get her from Let's get her in the squad. Get her in the squad.
She has to die. She has to die.
The lady next door said she heard 7 to 10 shots. She heard screaming. She heard yelling. A female voice yelling.
You want to go clear the house, make sure no one else is in there?
We got Rick's in there.
Yeah, she's
Suspects in your car.
This is going to be a homicide.
Just pray for me, y'all. Just pray for me. Everybody, let's pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
So, South Yucca Police Department, make yourself present!
I'll never kill nobody ever again.
There's a lot of blood in here. And there's a casing. And there's another casing.
She better try to kill me.
The shocking events of the night are only made more unsettling by the security videos that captured the aftermath.
She said all it up. She said all it up. I hope she goes to prison for 100 years and one dark day each month. And that dark day is when people come in there and just jump her and beat her until she can't move. Anyway, moving forward, let's go.
Nia is transported to the police station for booking, and her initial thoughts are with her mother.
Did she make it?
I don't know.
Can y'all let me know if y'all find out?
Yeah. Yeah, we have no idea. Once fire and EMS, they do their thing.
Don't tell the truth about everything.
Sissy, yes, she is. She's butternuts, okay? Butternuts. Hey, boo. Hey, Catherine. She's butternut. Do you hear me? She's nut on the highest level of nuticity. Okay? Oh, let me finish.
Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to book you in. We're not going to ask you any questions about what happened. Our detectives are coming in. They're going to handle that, okay? Prior to this incident, where were you?
That wouldn't happen?
prior to?
Oh, at my dad's.
Nia had been staying with her father in recent months, only returning to her mother's house this week. Nia's father later tells police that this violence didn't come entirely out of the blue.
She's had a history of mental illness. Told me she's been planning this for 3 months. But he was like, she's been talking about killing people in her journal for months. Her mom, they've had multiple instances, altercations and things. I'm sure we talked to kind of filled you in on those situations more than I could.
South Euclid police incident reports from 2019 and 2020 show numerous calls coming from the residents over a period of months. Most of them Nia's mother, Angela, reporting that her teenage daughter has run away, and one in which she reports Nia for being continuously disrespectful and disobedient. But according to her father, Nia caused trouble for others as well.
She hit her brother. He's only 10, but he's the same height as me. He's not no little kid. And he comes running down and he's crying to me. And he like, Dad, he was like, I hate her. I want her to leave. And he said, she just be talking about killing and to be scaring me. I'm not that sensitive where I'm like, your mental illness is a justification and the excuse for you for what you did.
At the station on the night of the shooting, the focus quickly shifts from what Nia did to the onset of a medical emergency.
You start feeling lightheaded or anything like that, you need to let me know so that I can take care of you. Do you need to sit down on the floor? You just do that. Just like sit over here and lean against your back against there. Okay. If you start to feel like you're gonna pass out or anything, you gotta let me know so that I can take care of you. Okay.
I had seizures, but I think I got enough self-control.
You feel like you're getting ready to have one? Is that why you're telling me that?
Yes, ma'am.
Why don't I have you do this? Why don't you just go ahead and lay down? She has seizures.
Okay.
Y'all, let me tell you something real quick. I have a child who has ADHD. ADHD is not an excuse to become bad, to act out and all this and stuff. And that's the only thing I don't like about it, because they're making it to where these additional little behaviors or whatever is a reason for this and this. No, it's not. It is not. And I'm a counselor. So, and I got a child who's ADHD. And I'm ADD. But that don't give me no reason to kill somebody, to act out. No. This is weird. It's like people now in the world don't want to take responsibility or accountability for what they do. They want to blame it on everything else and everybody else. It's never their fault. It's never, I just wanted to do this. You can tell when something is a behavior situation. Then you can tell where this person has used their behavior so much that they hide behind it now. Case in point, my son one day, I came outside. I came to the door and I heard somebody say, "Hey, mom. Hey, mom." And I was looking around, wasn't nobody in the yard, and I know my son's voice. And I'm looking in the house and I'm looking, he said, "Here." And I'm still looking. I'm looking up in the tree. Ain't nobody in the tree. I'm like, "Where's this boy?" He's like, "Right here, mom, right here." Y'all, my son was on top of the garage. The garage was almost equal to the top of the tree. That's ADHD. I was like, "Oh my God." I started screaming, "Get down, boy, get down." "Yes, ma'am." And I said, "You better not jump off of there." He was going to jump from the top of the garage to the ground. So he showed me how he got up there. He had crawled up on the fence, jumped up on the top of the fence, and jumped up on the roof. Let's finish this up, y'all.
Feels like she's having one come on. So they might want to call the squad. You're okay. I got you, Mia. I got you. All right. I got you, sweetie.
You got it.
Take a deep breath. Deep, slow breaths.
Stay with us. Come on.
You got to take some deep breaths from me, Mia. There you go.
Keep breathing, okay? What normally triggers your seizures?
Trauma.
Trauma?
Stress. She doesn't have any issues.
Trauma and stress, okay. Any other medical issues that you have besides seizures?
My mom says I have ADHD and I'm schizophrenic and but the doctors said I don't.
So the doctor said you don't have it, okay.
Yes.
Soon, medics arrived to take Nia to the hospital.
What's going on right now?
I'm having a seizure, but not like the
She says she has trauma-based seizures.
Nia is loaded into an ambulance where she soon drops a bombshell.
Nia, what's going on today? What do you think started this?
My mom got my siblings killed and tried to kill me.
It's not the information the medic expected, but it has been a consistent theme throughout the night.
Kill my siblings, bro! This kill my siblings!
That was for my siblings.
She killed my siblings, y'all, brother, y'all. She got my siblings killed.
Nia's family is one that has been stricken in recent years. In a speech at National Gun Violence Survivors Week, her mother, Angela Bates, spoke emotionally about losing 3 children in unrelated shooting incidents. That speech was in January, just 3 months prior.
May I ask how they died? In my shower.
It's not clear why Nia blames her mother for the deaths of her sister and 2 brothers, but it's clear that tonight's events are taking their toll on her.
Yeah, just sit back, okay? I don't want you pulling your arm out of the socket or anything, okay? Just sit back there and just try to take some deep breaths. I'm gonna get your vitals real quick, okay?
Whether or not it's remorse that Nia is experiencing, certain facts would seem to undermine her claim of
Hey, Valerie
self-defense.
Boo.
18 to the car's caller said that she shot this female on the back. Do not move.
I just shot at her back when she was running towards me and she fell on the floor.
Later, Nia seems to have her own moment of doubt.
How do you shoot her in the back if she's running towards you? Okay, did anybody else catch that? I shot her in the back because she was running towards me. It don't even make sense. I'm trying to even see how you... Oh, it don't make sense. I hate when stuff don't make sense. It's confusion. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this again. One more again. Hold on. Pay attention.
Vitals real quick, okay?
Whether or not it's remorse that Nia is experiencing, certain facts would seem to undermine her claim of self-defense.
18 to the car's caller said that she shot this female on the back. Do not move.
I just shot at her back when she was running towards me and she fell on the floor.
Later, Nia seems to have her own moment of doubt, seeking a crucial answer from the loved ones she's lost.
Me, yeah, right? Y'all just got me sent to jail for nothing.
Nia's mother, Angela Bates, died that night at the age of 47. In May of 2025, Nia Patterson pled guilty to murder with a firearm specification, and she was later given a sentence of 18 years to life. She's currently incarcerated at the Ohio Reformatory for Women. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come.
Okay, who cares? You know, these low numbers of years that they give people who take lives, especially with a gun, it just baffles me. It just really baffles me. 18 years? You shot your mama 6 times in the back, and you said she was running towards you. How was she running towards you in the back with her back? That didn't make no sense. You blame her because your siblings passed away. That didn't make no sense. She didn't kill them. The dad already said you threatening the little brother and be talking about who all you're going to kill. That didn't make no sense. I'm confusion. I am confusion. Okay. Yes. Give me a minute, sissy. Let me see. That child got schizophrenic. That could explain her thinking that the lady killed her sibling. If she is on certain meds, it could make her see or hear. Yep. Illusions. Yep. She can do illusions. Yep. Wait a minute. Here we go. I'm going to let you talk while I warm up my coffee. Give me one moment and let me stop this. Did I stop it already? Oh, yeah, I did. Lord, I'm slow. Ooh, child. Sissy, I'm gonna go warm up my coffee real quick before I click the thing. Y'all listen to my commercial. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Judges on deck, JB and the D-Ham show through that. Let's get that flavor poppin', let's go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sizzle in the kitchen, got that vibe so right. We rollin' egg rolls from the morning to the night. Butterfly wings bring the spice and the soul. Dr.Creole in command, she's in control. Everybody stepping up, showing all that skill. Golden on the outside, flavor that kills. Judges lean in, they know what's real. One bite, that's love you can feel. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it tight, roll it tight. Aero magic, we taking flight, taking flight. Leave a butterfly, got that light, Creole love with that southern bite. Baby in the zone, taste buds lit, damn show 3 more, can't quit. Roll it up, yeah we cooking live, Aero challenge, that flavor vibe. Sauce on the side, that drip too clean, crunch when it hit, that's a foodie dream. Shrimp, beef, veggie, sweet or hot, everybody think they got the best shot. Dr.Creole smile, she know who bringing heat. Leave a butterfly style, you can't compete. It's more than food, it's a celebration. Love in the kitchen, so vibrate. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it right. Flip it once, now seal it tight. In a fry, watch it shine. Golden brown, now it's taste test time. Judges take a bite, whoa that crunch. Whole room vibing, why they mind? Flavor so bold, the crowd go wild. Aero challenge got that style. Roll it up, roll it tight. Aero magic, we taking flight. JB and D-Ham 3, know we live, leave a butterfly, that hosting vibe. Real spice, we feel that flame. Aero challenge, remember the name. Roll it up, yeah we cooking live. From the 3-1 down to the butterfly vibe.
Well, I'm right on time. The song is. Okay, y'all, hold on. I got my sister Charlie.
Yeah.
What up, Blue?
So if you did you hear where they said in that about that girl that she had schizophrenia?
No, I didn't hear the last part. Go ahead, tell.
So she said when they were asking her what she was diagnosed with, when they had her like it was before the hospital scene where she's sitting up, but they were like doing the thing in the jail before they took her to the hospital.
Yeah, she said her mama said
my mama said I have ADHD and schizophrenia.
Mm-hmm.
So the schizophrenia would make sense if she was having a schizo episode, to think that she took the stories of her brother and sister passing from, different gunshot stuff and mixing it up, thinking her mom was actually doing it. Because see, somebody who's schizophrenic can be dangerous like that, because now I'm not saying all people, because I know somebody, my grandmother specifically went through a period of time where she had schizoaffective disorder from a medication.
Yeah.
Because you can get it from medication. People don't know this. There are certain medications, if you take them, they can cause you to have schizophrenia. And sometimes, even if you stop taking the medicine, it's irreversible.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll reverse after you get the medicine out of your system. Hers did, thank you, Jesus. But she had that for a little while. She had schizophrenia. And she saw stuff that wasn't there. She even did, we had to take her gun away because she threatened somebody with it.
Oh, wow.
She busted out a window, thinking somebody had broke in her front door, and busted out her front window with a hammer.
Oh, wow.
She run to the neighbor's house butt naked, claiming she had ran from cross town, that somebody was chasing her and trying to do stuff to her. See, when she started doing that and stuff like that, we got her medication straightened out. We figured out what it was, right?
Uh-huh.
We figured out what was going on. She was also mixing alcohol with a certain medication that you ain't supposed to mix.
Right.
So we figured it out. But we had all the neighbors looking out for her. I live right next door. So, it was like I literally could walk around and there I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I had all the neighbors in the neighborhood looking out for her. If they saw any lights come on, anything strange, call me right away. You know what I'm saying? She had a neighbor that was like right there. And he ended up becoming her roommate. So because of that, I wasn't as scared because he lived with her.
Okay.
But she she thought she saw 40 Mexicans going through my lake, like the Rio Grande. I was like, Granny, first off, why would they be in my backyard? Because we had a lake that separated our backyards. It was my lake. And then she saw my son playing out in her yard. I said, now let me ask you this, Granny. I'm the only one that can make her see past the schizophrenic moment.
Yeah.
I'd say, Granny, was I out there with him? She'd go, no. I said, Granny, would I ever let him be out there by himself? She goes, no. You know what I'm saying? I said, that tells you he wasn't out there, Mama. And then she heard her air conditioner in the front room would make a loud racket when the compressor would come in, and she thought somebody was in there. She thought she heard voices in there. People were in there. Nobody was in there. The schizophrenia did going away after, I think it took us about a year to get it out, the medication completely out of her system.
Mm-hmm.
And she never had a schizophrenic moment after that. But I'm gonna tell you, schizophrenia can make you hear and see things that are not true.
Right.
So it is very possible that she thought her mama was being aggressive to her when she was probably just trying to calm her down.
Ooh.
You have to, with someone with schizophrenia, you can't have any weapons like pow-pows in the house.
Uh-huh.
And if you do, you have to have them where they can't get to them, because even KNIFEs, knives, you have to be careful having any kind of weapon around a person with schizophrenia, because they can go off the deep end like that. And ADHD, no, ADHD won't make you do that.
Right.
Autism won't make you do that. Many other, even bipolar disorder, won't make you do that. Schizophrenia, however, yes, and she may not even remember exactly what happened that night.
That's what I know me and you gonna talk about my daughter's case, so I ain't gonna say too much, but that's what they was trying to say, that the girl who did that to my daughter, that she was dealing with, but she just didn't pass all them tests. And even though I believe she knew what she was doing, part of me still feel like there was something else going on with that girl. And I
Now,
hate that I feel like it, because after all, she took my child, you know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes I feel like that I'm taking up for her, but I'm just always for the right. Right is right and wrong is wrong.
baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this: there is a possibility that she has a lot of mental health conditions. Does not give her the right to take somebody out this world. Just like I hate to say the young lady with schizophrenia. Because here's the thing: anybody who actually deals with that condition, right?
Yeah.
There is a way that condition can be. They can kind of not control it per se, but understand when they're having a delusion. If they go to therapy, if they get help, if they're actually medicated, right? It can be controlled. They can understand when they're having a delusion, right? What usually a therapist, like a talk therapist, a psychologist, will tell them is, if you feel like you are having a delusion and you're seeing things that aren't there, one, take a picture, right? If you take a picture, the picture will show you the truth. Your brain's showing you something. See, in her mind, she could have literally been seeing her dead brothers and sisters laying there on the floor bleeding to death. In her mind, she could have saw that. But when you take the picture, it shows you the truth, right? And if she knew she was having, because you can, here's the thing: I've heard a lot of people with schizophrenia say you can tell the difference between regular and delusion in some sense. Like you can, I don't know, it's not like a feeling or something. It's like people are telling you that it's not. So you're like, because for a person with schizophrenia, they really see that.
Yeah. It's
so
like it's normal it's like it's really reality for them. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, let's say I had schizophrenia.
I'll be right back, okay? Keep talking.
Okay, I got you. Let's say that I had schizophrenia and I saw a person standing there, and that person was threatening me, but you see no one, right? But I can see the form of their face, the shape, the hair color, everything about them. And there's nothing missing, nothing different, nothing strange about that person, right? And I could have never met this person in my life, right? It's a delusion, and they're not there's nobody really standing there. So they tell people to take pictures because the picture will tell you the truth where your brain doesn't. And if she has schizoaffective disorder or schizophrenia attached to other disorders like bipolar and even possibly ADHD, because ADHD does affect your emotional regulation. So let's say you're having, let's say you're having a extreme anger outburst, which can happen. ADHD, the emotional regulation, like when you're extremely sad, you're really sad, right? You're really depressed. It so either you don't feel emotion enough sometimes as you should, or you overfeel. And sometimes, like if you're angry, you're really angry, so you got to calm down more, right? But with ADHD, even though you know that, you can still control that, because I know I do, right? Anybody, ADHD is actually very mentally, once you, if you don't have to be medicated necessarily. I am now, because I just needed to get rid of either anxiety or the ADHD. One had to go, so the ADHD was the one that was chosen. um they ain't friends. But with schizophrenia, if you tack on other mental disorders, let's say bipolar, you have really high and really lows, right? Or you have manic episodes. Imagine an aggressive manic episode with a schizophrenia moment, and what she really truly believed, that her mother unalived her brothers and sisters.
Right.
In
right.
her mind, it was justified. But see, the difference between about the girl who did that with your daughter, she would have, if she would have had schizophrenia, she would have done been diagnosed by that point in her lifetime. Uh, Now, early onset, sometimes schizophrenia doesn't hit to a certain age. Sometimes it is like a medicine that causes it, but the psychologist would have caught it right away within a test. Her delusions wouldn't have stopped. She would not have changed a story when she talked to the police. Her story would have made the same, because see, what they see is truth. To them, that is the truth. That is what really happened, if that makes sense. So they don't change their stories. They don't, like let's say I thought that my cousin had killed my child, and I went and did that, but that's not really what happened. But my story would remain the same, that everything I saw that day, it would remain the same, because that is my new reality. That is my truth, because that schizophrenia moment really happened for me, right? So that's another way they can see through when people try to pretend to be schizophrenic and they're not, because the person's actually telling the truth, so the story doesn't change. When a person lies, the story changes. And the thing about it is that girl will remember the way that happened. Even now, if she wasn't in a schizophrenic moment, that story will change. That's another thing. The story will change, right? If you think about it in retrospect, like the story changes when they are lying. But
Yep.
When you see a schizophrenic moment, that's the truth for them. So they're gonna stay with the exact same story. Everything's gonna stay the same. So the only way they could tell if this young lady really did have a schizophrenic moment and that was really her truth is to keep getting her to tell that story over and over again at different time periods. And if the story changes, she was using her issue as a excuse, and that's not the truth. But if that story stays exactly the same, yeah, she was having a schizophrenic moment. She believes that to be truthful. And I kind of think, well, what I watched with her being in the back of that police car, nobody around, where she kept saying that. She said it on that one video. Then you saw her say it again in the police department. You saw her say it again in another part. My mom killed my brothers and sisters. I truly believe her delusion had her believing that was real.
Oh my God.
You saw how that didn't change throughout the whole thing, right?
Right.
Because in her mind, that's the truth.
Did you see the beginning video that I played?
No, girl, I was asleep. Girl, I just woke up not long ago.
Okay,
I ain't feel good
I'm
all
gonna
day.
pull it up so you can see it. Hold on. Because this is this is weird, but I'm like, what in the French poodle It's going. It's on. Hold on. Where's she at? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's still here. Good, 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 good. Okay. Hold on. Stop, I said. I swear I want this computer to be obedient and it won't. All right, here we go. All right, y'all. For the ones that's just coming in, get ready for this. Get ready.
Shoot. I'm gonna kill you. You gonna kill your mom? Yes. And you're gonna go to jail for a very long time. Stop. Let my daughter go. No. Let her go. No. Let my daughter go. No. You guys won't let me go, so no. Let her go. No. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Stop. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Facebook. We've been dealing with this for 8 years. We need some help. Please. Anybody know? Somebody else? Bite me. I told you.
What his dad is?
He needs his ass whooped.
Okay. Dude, when she gave him a 2-piece and a biscuit, he sat straight up and stopped.
I'm gonna tell you this also. If his little ass wanted to get out that car and walk his little ass that 8 mile, I bet you about an hour, not even 30 minutes, not even that long. He walked down that road just a little piece. His little ass gonna get some act right and be like, "I'm sorry." No, see, you want to walk? Okay, go walk. I'm gonna be following behind him the whole time, but they little ass gonna walk if that's what they want. You won't let me out? Okay, I'm gonna let you out. Go ahead,
baby. You know. God knows what I love. I'm like, and I asked the question too. I'm just like him. I was like, where's his daddy?
Even if it's daddy wrong, I was a single mom. My son's almost 18
Me
years, the
too.
most respectful young man. I had to put him on his ass one time.
Come on.
Because
Come on.
you know, when they get about that 15, 16 range and they think they bigger and badder
They
than
start
you.
smelling they self care.
The 13, 14 preteen. Mine hit his in his preteen years. He was about 14 when it happened.
Okay.
He was bigger than me though at the time. He was
Mm-hmm.
already 6 foot or close to it. I took his
Mm.
ass and I put him on that motherfucking ground. I said, "You may be bigger than me, but don't ever think you better than me. I'm still your mama." And I said, "You should be ashamed of yourself. I almost died giving birth to you. And this is how you gonna act?"
Okay.
And I said, "Go to your room. I don't want to speak to you for the rest of the day." Then I waited about a good hour because I had to cool the fuck off because I
I
almost did
know
worse.
it's
So I had to cool off because I wanted to do more, but I had to cool off. You know, I had to cooler heads prevail. I had to let my
uh-huh.
anger out. And then I went in and I said, "Now, what was all that acting out about? What did you do that for?" There was no reason for those actions. Did anybody call you out your name? Did anybody put hands on you before you start acting out? Anybody disrespect you in any way, shape, or form? He goes, "No." I said, "Then what the hell was that attitude about?"
Okay.
We got to talking. I said, "And you should be damn it." And I got him literally. I got my son. I broke him down to tears, child.
I know
He
it's
was
right.
crying, ugly crying. He hugged me up and said, "I ain't never gonna do it. I'm so sorry, mama."
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? To this day, he ain't did that again.
I know it's right, baby. Honey, I see,
Put the
and
fear of God in them kids, and I bet you they won't act like little heathens, be out here running the street, robbing people, unaliving people and stuff. I bet your kids be upstanding citizens, go to school, go get a job, do what they got to do. Because I'm pretty sure Creole got kids that are my age that act right.
okay. Hold on though, but because they always they talk about this every family get together. They talk about, and I don't remember it. I really don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember. Every now and then I think I do, but I blacked out, and that's why I don't remember. I used to black out. Okay, like
I know what
fighting
you're
and
talking about.
everything.
I see
So
red.
yeah, my son, my oldest son had said something, and whatever he did, it was bad from what the kids said. That like he was feeling himself, and they said I grabbed a pool stick and said pat, just like that. And they said my husband grabbed me, and that was that. They said you did it so fast, mama, so smooth, we didn't even see it coming. So he just kept on, kept on, kept on. And even he said, "Mama, you don't remember hitting me with?" I said, "I really don't. I'm so sick." They said that pool stick cracked. That's how hard you like came down and said, "Bow," just
I
like
bet he
it.
never did that shit again.
Never again, evidently. Evidently. And I'm not proud of it, but I'm saying, no, I don't deal with disrespect. I just don't. I feel like real mothers, we go through too much for our kids. We do stuff we don't want to do. We take stuff from other people we don't want to take, all so we can take care of you.
Hmm.
And then you get on your little doohickey and decide that you're gonna say some stuff and roll your ass and all this other stuff to us, and we go through a lot. Nah, mm-mm. Not in this life, and maybe not in the next, boo. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna
So you-
say this. That's the problem with today's kids. This gentle parenting bullshit. That's why these look. I was in. Okay, let me tell you something. My son is so thankful for the way I raised him. I'm gonna tell you something. The other day we was at his. He's got his braces. We was at his brace place appointment, and he was
Okay.
sitting there just being a good kid. Just sitting there chilling because he leaves his phone at home. He don't take it with him when he goes because he don't have like a real cell phone. It's connected to the Wi-Fi, right?
Okay. I feel you. Yeah.
He don't do social media like that. The only social media he has technically is Discord, and it's for his gaming group, right?
Okay. Come on,
So he don't have
Charlie.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. He even makes fun of me for having the shit. Um, he watches his YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And he
Yeah.
has his he has his Discord for his little gamer group, and they've been friends for years. I've been knowing them for a long time, and so we up in there, and these little kids up in there, and they acting out. I mean, straight up throwing shit. I'm talking about she trying to hand them the tablet, and they going and putting the tab down, trying to get down, running around, act crazy. And this woman's got 6 kids, all of them under 6. Got one child that's 7. The rest of them do 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 do. 2 of them, I thought they was the same age. I don't think they were twins neither. I think they was just so born so close together. You know what I mean? And I was like, shit, I'd hate to be that woman. These kids were little demons, sure. My son goes, Mama, please. And ever since then, I've asked the people up there to kind of put him. They've been starting to put the teenagers all at the same time because
Okay.
he had to have that appointment at that time. That was one of his first times being there to
Yeah.
get everything. So yeah, he had no choice. But now that he's got his braces, they kind of put him with the teens so that the teenagers don't have to deal with the little big kids.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
would he's like I can't deal with them. Even my son's like no. Uh, he's like, Mama, did I ever act like that? I was like, no, not in public. I said, you may have
Uh-oh.
acted like that sometimes at home because you had home training, so when you was home, you might have been bouncing off the walls, acting like a little crazy idiot sometimes, playing with toys and being loud, but not
Mhm.
like that. I said, and in public, you was one of the best minded kids that you ever see. I could hand him because he had a tablet when he was little, right?
Okay.
I could
Okay.
hand him his little tablet, pay his little games on. He had little games on there, and you wouldn't hear a peep out my kid, not a
Wow.
sound. He'd
And
just be
see,
sitting there playing the little doot 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 game.
okay. And that's just like my son, my baby boy. He has ADHD and he has explosive
Anger
emotional.
disorder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But when he was first diagnosed with ADHD, is that what it ADHD?
ADHD,
Okay.
attention
Sometimes when
hyperactive
he
disorder.
said,
I
yeah,
have it. Hey, me and
yeah,
JB both have it.
we wouldn't put him on his medication over the weekends. Okay. And when he was out of school, and the doctor asked me why, I said, what does he need to sit down for when he's at home? He's at home. I said, only thing he needs this for is when he's at school and he has to study. And then we gave him something else to do after school. We put him in football. And oh my God, he dominated in that. All he needed, and one day his coach said, I can tell when you give him his medicine. He said, please, when he come to football practice, don't give him his medicine. I need that beast to show up on the field. And I'm like, okay. So after, once we start taking him to football that evening, we wouldn't give him an evening dose, and everything. And so I don't know if his body got acclimated to it or what, but he still has it. But he's focusing on his own. He's doing
Yeah,
his
I'm gonna
own.
say this. I was not medicated until I was 36 years old, and I don't take a strong medication. I take Strattera. It's literally, it's not Ritalin. It's not the stronger stuff. It's the lighter stuff. And
Yeah,
I needed to take because you've seen me with my ADHD acts up. You've seen when it's
yeah.
uncontrollable how I get. I overtalk on accident. I get real hype, and I just be woohoo.
Hello?
Oh, I accidentally muted myself. Oops.
Okay.
But like, so there's a lot that goes with ADHD, right? And
Yeah.
the
Yep.
crazy part is with him having explosive and ADHD, they are not friends
At
because
all.
ADHD, you have problems with emotional regulation. So
Right.
you either feel too much anger, too much sadness, or you don't feel at all. So it's
Okay.
one or the other. It's like and like where bipolar is a heavy swing, ADHD is you feel normal emotion just like everybody else. But let's say I'm in a sad mood. I can either feel I need to cry, but I can't. But I really do. I know there's a sadness about me, but I can't get it out. So,
Yeah.
or I feel it too much, and I'm over here when it shouldn't take that long to get over it, or it shouldn't take that long to get out of the crying phase, right?
Yeah.
So I've learned how to emotionally regulate that myself. And I will say, my parents never put me on medicine. My dad actually got diagnosed with ADHD back when that was unheard of.
Okay.
Saying this was back when my dad is born in the 60s, early 60s at that. So in his time, they didn't believe in Medicaid. They medicated my father when he was in kindergarten. They didn't believe in that stuff back then. And my grandfather actually took him off the medicine because he didn't like how it made him. It made him like a zombie. He didn't like it.
Yeah.
But I was never medicated. I was whoop your ass, sit the fuck down, quiet.
Okay.
And guess who learned how to not talk out in class? Me. Guess who learned how to control the ADHD? Me.
Right.
I also learned my way of studying is different than like you know how normal people can cram for a test.
Yeah.
I can't do that. That makes me I overboard myself. And basically what happens is I blank on test day and then obviously I go to crying because I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
And instead of see a lot of people with ADHD when they get frustrated, they don't take it out like other people. They actually go to crying and internalizing it and beating themselves up. So here's also the problem with your son having explosive anger issues. He then could sometimes get frustrated and take it out on himself. You know what I'm trying to say? Instead of other people. Um, so it's like he. Thank God you did get him in football because that is a taking it out in a healthy way.
Yeah.
Because the number one thing that I tell people when you have a anger moment and you need to get it out, get into some kind of physical activity to
Yep.
wear yourself out. It works every time.
Yeah.
And when you need to cry, listen to the saddest music you could think of and sing in the shower if you have to, even if you kill you make the dogs howl in the neighborhood, it don't matter. Let yourself cry. Think of your saddest moment in life and let yourself cry, but don't stay in it, right? Don't stay
Yeah.
in it. Visit it, but don't stay in it.
I
And
know
then
that's right.
go watch or do something happy or stuff like that. It's like for me, what I found about this is for my ADHD, I can actually concentrate when I'm on panels and when I'm talking to people versus sometimes when I'm trying to do something else, my concentration be terrible.
Okay.
Like if I'm ever with you in person
Mm-hmm.
versus on here, and even on here, you've seen me do it. You have seen me do it, even in my own live streams where I will blank out for like 5 6. Like, oh shit, what were we doing again?
Shoot. Yep.
It happens, you know. I like YouTube sometimes more than I do TV shows because there ain't but one TV show I'm into right now that's got my concentration fully, and that's the new Vampire Diaries show.
Oh, okay.
That one's good, girl. Creole. It's on Netflix. If you ain't seen, or I think it's on Netflix. Yeah, I think it's on Netflix. If you ain't seen it, watch it, girl. That new the interview with the vampire, not Vampire Diaries, interview with the vampire. Oh, that's good as hell.
Oh, wow.
It's real good. But no, like I've seen some people even on here blame their bad behavior on ADHD. ADHD does not make you go dox people. ADHD does not make you an asshole.
Right.
Okay. No, that's just you. I'm sorry. You can't blame that on the ADHD. Now, you not being able to pay attention, talking really fast, um, like doing certain like tidbits with your body. or just like being overly emotional sometimes,
Yeah.
that could be your ADHD, yes. But you just being an asshole, no, that ain't the ADHD, baby. That's you.
Right.
And these parents, have you noticed some of these trends of kids with special needs kids? My child has cerebral palsy, and he was, might I add, potty trained before he could walk.
Wow.
I do mean that. My son, we started going to physical therapy when he was a year old, a little under a year old. Right? He got diagnosed before he turned, well, he was about 2 years old when he got diagnosed, right? Because we
Yeah.
had to go. I say this, but most kids, even if you know what it is, it takes a minute to get your diagnosis. We went to physical therapy before he turned a year old. Somewhere right before he turned 2, after me and his father broke up, he got his diagnosis of cerebral palsy. Okay, and he has mild CP. It affects him only physically. And so we went through all the things, and he went to occupational physical therapy. He didn't take his first steps on his own without help
Okay.
until he was 3 or 4 years old. I think it was 3, 2 or 3, because he would take a few steps and fall. So they should have gotten him a walker when he was little, and they didn't. So I was technically his walker, and I actually had a walker that was my grandmother's, but it wasn't perfect because they do have special ones that are made for kids that are
Okay.
better. But I had to use an old school what I had. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't write me a thing for it. I don't know why. And
Yeah.
so by the time he was about 3 or 4, he was actually taking his first like his steps by himself. He still would fall a lot though, all the way up until after he had his surgery, and that was when he was 10. He would still fall a lot because what his problem was, it was in his legs mostly.
Okay.
The hamstrings, the strings in the back of your knees, your ankles.
Yeah.
His was pulled real tight. He walked like a ballerina. His leg actually did lock in place. His ankle did, to where it was stuck at a 90-degree angle,
Oh wow.
like straight down, like a twinkle toe, like a ballerina.
Yeah.
And he walked on his tiptoes.
Wow.
And that's we because we tried to hold off the surgery as long as possible, because when you hold off that surgery, they're less likely to have a resurgery when they get older.
Yeah.
And he has a slight limp on one side. Like now, I have a ramp actually built on my house for him specifically, and in case my parents ever get put in a wheelchair when they get older, but mostly for him. He still has trouble doing stairs.
Hey, Christopher. Smooches. Yeah.
But he don't let it get him down. So where your child could actually take it out in a sport, mine could not. And actually, that's why my son is homeschooled. And there's this one dude who likes to make fun of that and say, well, you should have went to jail because your kid was homeschooled. Bitch, are you stupid? My son reads at a collegiate level and has since he was in like middle school.
That's crazy.
But I guess because he thinks I'm from Mississippi, I'm stupid. Baby, I graduated high school in the top 50 of my class. We had over 300 and something students, and I was in the top 10%.
Okay.
I was literally number 50, 50. That was my number. Like, no lie. Out of 300 kids, I would A and B honor roll every year.
Man.
I could have been in if I could afford you had to pay fees for this shit.
Yeah.
Beta club. I got offered to Beta Club every single year. I got Honor Art Society. What are you talking about? I was in the top percentage in the AR Reader Club, to where I got medals every year. What are you talking about? And I had ADHD on top of that, bitch.
Some people make me sick, girl. That don't make no sense.
But he, that's like when we talk about that, a lot of people try to use like ADHD, but bipolar or any mental condition to excuse away bad behavior. No, sir, no, ma'am. And some parents baby those kids, and that's not a good thing. You want them to actually you're not harder on them, but you are in some ways, if that makes sense. Like my son was potty trained. I always kept him all the way up until he was fully walking on his own in pull-ups at a certain time, because when he did have accident, he couldn't run fast enough or couldn't get there quick enough.
Okay.
And there's many times that I had to pick him up and run him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He would beat himself up about having an accident.
Aww.
He did not like it. He wanted his big boy undies. He did not. Only put him in those at nighttime.
Yeah.
So if he couldn't get to the bed, to the bathroom fast enough, because he was walking. It's just he would have a lot of falls at that age. And but he was potty trained when he was about a year and a half. He was fully potty trained.
That's what's up.
And my child has CP, so there's no excuse, in my opinion, unless you just don't take up the time. Like, we have to work twice as hard for our special needs kids.
Right. That's
to
right.
make sure they on level.
That's crazy.
I know a young lady who will never age past the age of 5 years old. She's older than me. Technically, I've always seen her as younger than me. She's actually about 2 or 3 years older than me. But the crazy part was her mom and dad always babied her to the point they never taught her self-care.
Really?
I'm not joking you. Now, her sister, when she got, because when her mom and dad passed away, super sad. I loved her mom and dad. Her mom and dad were amazing people, but they babied her because of her condition. And they were told she wasn't going to live because she had tumors in her brain.
Oh, wow.
So because of all that, that being their miracle child, that child having all those, problems and autism and not being able to grow up past a certain age, they babied her. They taught her, they would go take her to the bathroom and give her a bath. They would go do everything for her, if that makes sense. But her sister actually started helping her learn how to do those things and take care of herself. And she actually listened to her sister. She would have anger outbursts, and she grew normally. So she was big girl, and a lot of people couldn't handle her because she was violent, because she didn't understand anger with a 5-year-old's brain.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
But the body of a grown woman. You get what I'm saying? And there was only one person who could handle her, in which her sister has since passed away. Super sad. She's in a home now.
Oh, wow. Dang.
Obviously, it's hard because I know a lot of people wanted to step up for her and help. But, when you have a situation like that where somebody doesn't know how to self-care,
yeah,
and they're violent and big, you can't really do it even if you wanted to.
Would you like to answer this right here?
Okay, self-care is basically like when you brush your hair, brush your teeth, wash your ass, wash your face, preferably not with the same rag. We don't need you to walk around here with ass face, but it's basically take care of yourself, do your moisturizers. It can mean a lot of different things depending on what subject matter we're talking about. Right now, what I was talking about self-care was literally just bathing yourself and taking care of yourself. But self-care for some people, they may be talking about, I'm going to go take a self-care day. They could be taking a bubble bath, using the moisturizers, doing a little face mask, doing their fingernails, getting their hair done, things like that makes them feel better about themselves. Taking care of your body and doing your scrubs and different things that you may like to do. It's called self-care. It's taking care of self. Some people, they may say their self-care is going in a room and sitting, and a mental health day, which that's what I call a mental health day, but some people may say it's their self-care, to go listen to their music.
Charlie, keep talking. That stuff you told me that your dad used, it just arrived in my camera.
Oh, girl, you gonna love it, girl. I promise you.
Okay.
Girl, you gotta tell me how it is after you put it on that pain. Tell me, girl. If you tell me. Okay, so yeah, it's basically what it sounds like, Mr. Christopher. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's literally taking care of yourself, making sure you straight. Because here's the thing. How can you take care of others if you ain't taken care of? Right? You can't run yourself into the ground and then expect yourself to keep going. That's not how it works. Right? That's not how it works. But so yeah, self-care is what it sounds like. It's just, taking care of yourself in the proper ways and channels. What up, Mr. JB? We was talking about ADHD a while ago, and I know you was busy going to do something and probably came back to the screen. But we was talking about how some folks who use mental health conditions or ADHD or teen neurodivergent for a reason to be an asshole. Child. we were talking about how, and that one girl we were watching the story of, she was schizophrenic, which that's a little different. Schizophrenia is something where you sometimes see delusions that ain't real and they are real to you. And so you may actually do something you regret. That was like that, you know, that story that they ain't set up no court date for this girl, but she had a traumatic brain injury and she had a wreck or whatnot. She literally went crazy and unalived her mama, and they found part of her mama's body in the yard, and the other part, her head and arms, in a pot on the stove. Like, I'm not joking to you. And then the brother crazy too. The other sister had to get a restraining order against him. Like, I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this whole family? And they all got very similar names. I'm like, shit, why'd you do that to your kids? They all got K names. I mean, my dogs may have that problem, but I wouldn't do that to my kids because then I'd be done hollering at the wrong name. When I'm trying to get onto one, I'd be done got onto the other. My mama still did that. We had totally different names. How many times, let me ask you that in the audience, how many times were you accidentally called your brother's and sister's name when you got in trouble or when mama was trying to talk to you? You know what I mean? That's what they always say when they mess up your name too by calling you the other one. You know what I meant? Why do they always say that too? You know what I mean? You know who I was talking to? My mom would still do that sometimes. She'd be trying to holler for my sister. She'd be talking to me or vice versa. And I be done thought I'm in trouble. No, it was my sister that was in trouble. She accidentally called my name. I'm like, what? Scared the Jesus out of me.
Okay, I'm back. Woo.
Oh, Chrissy Mitchell just found out that she was neurodivergent and thinking she's on the spectrum. I'm gonna say this: a lot more people are actually on the spectrum than they believe. Um, it's just it's part of the spectrum that has nothing to do with because autism is a spectrum, right? We go from having slow learning, no learning, all the way up to extreme learning, right? Real fast, like somebody who has Asperger's, extremely brilliant in intelligence, right? When it comes to reading, certain things, when it comes to remembering, they're really good at stuff like that. Like their IQ is off the charts, right? But then you also have some people. There's certain things you don't notice as autism, like the touch of fabrics,
Yeah. Yep.
certain textures of food. They have problems with textures, social cues, right? Like we know when to shut the hell up when somebody else is trying to talk. Like probably Creole's over here looking at Charlie right now, going, "Bitch." No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But you know what I'm talking about, though. Like
Yeah.
they don't understand those social cues or
Right.
how to be in a group of people having a conversation. They're very awkward. Which also, I hate to say this, I think some people do get misdiagnosed with autism because they're technically just an introverted person. Because introverts are kind of like that, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm an outro introvert. I'm the most. I can go in a crowd of people and be friends with everybody, but I don't like people.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm the most outro introverted person you ever met. I'm great with people, but I don't like going out in public, and I don't like being around people sometimes. I don't want to people sometimes.
Yeah, I feel that. Me too. I don't like a crowd. I really do not like a crowd of people. It does something to me, you know.
The crazy part is we good with it though. We can walk up in there and everybody's our bestie now. We know everybody by name. We know their children, especially me. You see how I am. You know how I am, Creole.
Yep.
And so I can go up in that crowd. I know everybody's first name, last name. I don't find out who the kids are, who the mama, the grandmama is. I know everybody in that room now, and I know all their favorite colors, their favorite foods, everything. Right? 5 minutes later, I might forget it, but but the thing is, I hate also being around people sometimes. I'm one of these people who love to be in my four walls, in my little section, by my damn self. But yet my husband's polar opposite. He's an
Right.
introvert with outroverted tendencies. He loves people. He loves being around people, but he can't stand big crowds and socially awkward a little bit. So I'm his outrovert.
Yeah, I
He's
can't
my
stand big
intro.
crowds. Yep. Mm-mm.
I get the conversation started, then I push him up there and I go sit in the corner.
Let me see. Sorry, sometimes a little slow. Are you fine? You fine, Christopher? Thank you. He
We
said,
all like JB said, we all a little slow sometimes, chow.
okay.
Damn. Sometimes shit'll fly right over your damn head. You'd be like, oh shit, I'm sorry, man. I just fucked up your joke, or I just did not get that.
Let me see. So I think I did it. So as a man working things, hold on. I didn't see that somehow.
Malik was trying to pick at me there, and I totally missed the concept of it because I thought he was trying to say I was from Pascagoula, and he was trolling me. And I didn't catch it because we pick at each other. It's like my bro, that's my bro. So I was like, oh shit, I didn't catch that. My bad. Oops.
Right. Let me see. Where Vibrant go? She's still here.
She was here a while ago. She may be in the clouds. You know her. She may be in 5 different chats
She
right
might be
now. One time.
right. Moderating for like 6 people. Shoot. Post that was a pandemic. I ended up socially awkward, slightly ergophobic, and introverted. Okay. Wow.
Agoraphobic, yeah. Ain't agoraphobia where you are scared to go out in public, like you're kind of like you're stuck in the house. You're afraid of public spaces. If I'm not mistaken, agoraphobia.
I thought agoraphobia was eating something had to do with overeating. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But JB said right, so evidently you're right.
Yeah, it's and agoraphobia is an anxiety disorder characterized by an intense fear and avoidance of public places or situations where one might feel trapped, helpless, or embarrassed. Individuals with agoraphobia may experience anxiety in situations such as being in crowds, shopping malls, or traveling alone. The term comes from the Greek word agora, meaning marketplace, and phobia, meaning fear. Treatment options include therapy and medications.
Oh,
Because Google is my friend, damn it. I was going to make sure we was right.
Dude, you went to the University of Google. I ain't mad at you.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. That's like me and Miss Just Read My Book was having this conversation. Intelligence doesn't always mean book learning. Sometimes it's self-taught.
Yeah.
And nowadays we have something at our fingertips we didn't have as kids. In the back in the day, you had to go to the library, you had to go to the card counter, you had to figure out where the reference books was. And sometimes you had certain reference books in the dictionary at home, so you didn't go to the library for that. You remember them big old they had the red ones and they had the blue ones. The sets. Oh yeah, child. You had those sets at home. Yeah, Botanica and all that stuff. And so you had the blue ones, you had the red ones, you know what I'm saying? I remember those because we used to have a set of them. And but when you went to the library, you had to go to your little card reader. You had to find the little cards you needed, take it up to the librarian, go find the little, the little spot in the library where it was at. Nowadays, shoot, go ahead and get you that phone. Go, how do I fix this lawnmower? Like, I learned how to put a part on a lawnmower and fix it from Google and YouTube videos.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Because I don't know if you know this, but if you need to find something to fix something in your house, go over there to YouTubies, and you can probably find a video that does it step by step for you.
I thought every time Tracy drop down, she's always free to talk about her situation. Tracy's my boo.
Oh, I Miss Tracy, I told her, I said one day, I need to do a show on that one day and have Miss Tracy explain to others what it actually feels like. Because here's the thing, until you actually deal with something, you may not fully, you can read the definition, right? But you don't know how it feels internally for that person, right? Like I can tell you anxiety feelings. I could tell you what depression feels like. I could tell you what ADHD feels like because I deal with that. I could tell you what chronic pain feels like, right?
Yeah.
But there's other things that I can't because I don't suffer from bipolar disorder. I don't suffer from schizophrenia. I don't suffer from agoraphobia. I do have, however, very bad anxiety. I do not drive. People always freak out when I tell them that I do not have a driver's license, never have. I was in 2 accidents as a kid that have left me to where if I'm in a vehicle, I still have anxiety, but it's not as bad. But me being behind the wheel, I white knuckle it. I'm talking about I'm the whole time almost having a panic attack while driving. Like my heart's racing, the
Yeah.
anxiety's through the roof. I can drive. It's not that I can't. I
Right.
can. Done it multiple times, but I freak out a little bit and I have to turn on music and kind of sing to myself because there was one time I had to drive the car home because my dad was picking up a work truck, a bucket truck to do some cutting stuff on the land at our old house when I was like younger. And the whole time I was driving home in that car, first off, it's that car, I'm freaking out because something happened to that car. That's on me. Um, Two, I already have my anxiety about vehicles because I've seen what happens to cars when
Uh-huh.
buses hit them. Not a pretty sight. Um, and so I'm sitting there white knuckling it, and I'm over here singing to myself the whole way home, so I can, just do what I got to do and not let the anxiety get to me. Like I really have a big problem if somebody rides with me because
Okay.
it's even worse. If I'm by myself, I can kind of be okay, but with somebody else, I have their life in my hands.
Yeah.
So it
You know
gives me
what?
even more fear.
I used to be scared of and I think I'm coming out of it. I don't know. Let me just say, I used to be scared of being in closure, in closed spaces and stuff.
Yeah.
And that came from one of the people who, took advantage of me, molested me, and all this and stuff. Held me in a room and wouldn't let me out. So at that, I don't know why that one thing kind of like took hold, but it did. I guess because it was so traumatizing. So even sometime now, even though I feel like I've overcame it, even sometime now when I go in my room and shut the door, I hurry up and open it back up to see if it opens, and then I shut it again, and then I open it back up, and I'm like, okay, and I shut it again. I still do that.
You want to
Um,
hear something crazy?
yeah, go ahead.
Very similar. I cannot stand in rooms when the lights go out if the door is closed because my sister and me got into an argument when she wanted to go do what she wanted to do. She knew I was afraid of the dark. She knew that. She took the light out of the room and closed me in that room and held the door and wouldn't let me out until I agreed to what she wanted.
Oh,
And that caused a real fear because I was real young when that happened. I was beating on the door, screaming. I'm talking at the top of my lungs, wanting out. My mom and dad were not home, obviously.
okay.
And I never snitched on her. I should have, but that was my sister.
Yeah, yeah.
My sister was abusive in when it comes to things like that, and because she wanted to go with her friends, she was supposed to be watching me and my brother.
Uh-huh.
And I was old enough, technically, I was 13. I was old enough to take care of my brother. My brother was special needs,
Oh,
but
okay.
she was 18. So she was supposed to be the adult in the situation.
Right.
And she wanted to go hang out with her friends instead of helping, just, and it wasn't much to take care of my brother. It really wasn't. My mom had already fed him, everything else. They would go to bingo in the afternoons, right? But
Uh-huh.
he's already taken care of. Supper's already cooked. Kitchen's already clean. Really, all you had to do was sit there at the house and chill. You know what I'm saying? And if he needed a changing or something or needed something, it wasn't nothing crazy. But I was threatening to tell on her, and that
Oh,
was her. That was her punishment for me to get what I wanted. But I'll tell you, that stuff does lead you to have that. I can be outside in the dark and I'm fine. In an open space where it's dark outside, I'm cool. But inside of a house when the lights go out, and now I feel like you do. I've gotten over it a little bit now, but it
yeah.
still sometimes creeps up and gets your ass.
You know what happened? Like, uh,
Trauma.
it was so bad for me that when my late husband was living and I was working somewhere where they had an elevator, he would get on and take me to my floor and then get back on the elevator and get back in the car. That's how bad it was. Now I'm gonna tell you what happened when he was in the hospital. I hopped on the elevator with no problem. Now I was still like, okay, God, like that. But I still got on it because I had to get to his floor and make sure he was okay. So yeah, and I think that's what started the healing process with me being in closed spaces or whatever. But yeah, it does do a number on you.
Well, it's
Even
a
with
trauma
out,
response.
huh?
It's called a trauma response, right?
Yeah.
Even if you get over trauma, even because here's the thing, there's a little something called PTSD.
Yep.
And when you have something like that happen, what PTSD is, it is a recall of that memory. So when you have a trigger, so for you it would be the door being closed in a room, right? And
Right.
it being dark or something. That would be your trigger. So when that trigger happens, it takes you back to those exact feelings you had when you had that happen to you, right?
Right.
And that's basically what a trauma response is. It's like PTSD, and it just takes you right back. I can't be around people who are drinking and arguing,
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
like raised voices. And even when someone's not drinking, but it's like a certain kind of raised voice, my anxiety goes through the fucking roof from being with, I was with an abusive alcoholic. So that's like a trigger for me. That's a PTSD moment. He would start fights just to go be able to drink, like for no reason.
Thank you for Christopher. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, boo. And you have a great evening.
Oh yeah, Christopher. Also, I was going to tell you, something that helps when you're a passenger in a car and you're having like really bad anxiety. Get you on your phone like a little easy click game. You know, like the little touch button games or match 3 games, something like that that keeps your attention. And do that while you're riding in a car. It will help with your anxiety. I do that all the time. I have my phone and I take my eyes off the road and I just pay attention and only focus on that game or a book or something that you really enjoy. It will help take the anxiety down for you. I'm just saying.
Oh wow. Okay.
I
Catherine,
had
what church did you go to that had 5,000 members? Was it Lakeview? Okay, go ahead.
child, I ain't never been to a church with that many people, but that's
Okay, me either.
because, I mean, of course, I'm from Mississippi, though. Most of the churches I went to that I actually attended were like small backwoods churches. I went to Baptist, I went to Southern Baptist, I went to Pentecostal, I went to Church of Christ, I went to Methodist. There's a few more. I've almost been to every single denomination of Episcopal churches, every single one of them, every single one of them. And I will say my favorite has to come down to I really love me a good old undenominational church, and
Okay.
I love me a good old Baptist church, baby. Ain't and I love now. I will say I also do enjoy Pentecostal church.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of rules that I may not adhere to because I
Yeah.
don't like skirts and I don't mind the not cutting the hair thing, but
Come on.
I just don't like skirts. I like my blue jeans. I'm sorry, skirts make me feel exposed. Even, I'm sorry. Now depends on what kind of Church of God, Church of Christ you go into. I like Church of Christ better than I do Church of God. There's some rules and regulations. I don't like the churches that take away music and TV. They'll tell you no circular music. I kind of can't get behind that because one of my friends was actually going to get married and she wanted me to actually sing a cappella at her church because she can't have any backing music or play the actual track. I'm not joking you. They said it would be okay. She had to clear it with the pastor that it would be okay if I sang the a cappella version, but no music, no backing, no nothing like that. I'm talking about no music. They don't even do like gospel music. They do hymnals, hymns from like everybody singing hymns or the choir singing hymns, but no even gospel music. Even gospel music's off the limits. Anything like that. And I'm like, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I love music too much. You can't do it to me. I love karaoke. I can't do it. Um, I'm sorry. And when you tell me I can't watch my drama on TV, I'm sorry. That's the only way I get drama. So I'm not like, I don't have drama all the time in my life. So I watch it on here and go, ooh, child.
I know that's right.
I do find that if you find that about the beef sector, right? A lot of us, we really like in our real lives, we don't have like we have everyday drama that is normal. You know what I'm saying? Like family. You always got that one crazy cousin. Everybody knows who I'm talking about in the family or sister or brother. It don't matter what name you put on it. There's always that one or maybe two. You know what I'm saying? It's always causing drama. They're a drama queen from hell. And we all know them. But in our real lives, we really don't have a lot of that going down all the time, right? So on here, it's almost like an escape from real life. It's escape from our pain conditions or our anxiety or whatever we're doing in real life to be over here like, oh, girl, did you see them two over there fighting? Child, they was snatching each other's edges out. Lord, do Jesus, I think she got a bald spot now. Oh, I have seen somebody get a bald spot before for somebody snatching somebody's hair out. I did see that a couple times. Oh, did y'all? I don't know if any of y'all here was over there at the Mo 3 sector when y'all saw Aisha. Boy, Aisha had some bald spots. Queen 88 like just ripped out her hair. Shit. I was like, damn. They finally showed the real fight of that too. I watched it. I don't know if y'all know that. If y'all ever was over there, I don't know how many of y'all was
What
over
fight
there.
it was? Hey, Blended Boo, I was
You
in your
remember?
sky this morning. Go ahead.
You remember when 88 and Aisha got into it, and they said it was taped and whatnot, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
and what's his name said he was gonna play it, but he didn't play. Somebody actually really played it, and I watched it. She beat the bejesus out of that girl.
88 did.
She had her on the ground just waylaying into her. I am not joking you.
Oh wow.
It,
88
shoot.
looked like she
Little
could
88, a little scrapper. I don't watch 3 of her fights. Yeah, I think she went after that one girl was bigger than her, and she still and they was trying to jump little 88. And I'm gonna tell you something. Her son like kicked 88 and stuff. 88 was still doing it. I'm gonna tell
I
you.
remember that. Yep.
88 still a scrapper. You got to get that girl that. Now I ain't never seen Jackie fight. They showed that one fight, but it was like at a bank. Like we had to watch the bank surveillance camera. Nobody taped it on their phone so we could see it, and it was ended real soon. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't know why y'all trying to show me bank surveillance video. They really pull up though. I'm like, shit, us beef sector people, we ain't got time for all that. We ain't going to jail.
Plus, girl, we got stuff to lose. Ain't nobody got time for all that. Shoot.
But they all live in the same area too.
That's
We all,
wow. Okay.
they all from Dallas, or not Dallas, but Texas. You get what I'm saying? And they all live about in very similar areas. They don't live far from each other. Like it wouldn't take them 30 minutes to an hour to get to some of them, right? Versus us, hell, we all over the place. Like I'm in Mississippi, you in Kentucky.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere. Yep.
We everywhere. We ain't paying for plane tickets to go to jail in another state. If they go to jail, it's just their local precinct. No, we go to jail, it's a whole new state. I ain't doing all that. And if I don't know if you know this, but if you get put in jail in another state, and unless they're not gonna charge you, if you get a serious charge, you cannot do. You know how you can bond out on your own recognizance? You can't do that, and they will make you set to the court date because you don't have a residency in that area. So you ain't getting no bond. You ain't getting out. Yeah, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't sitting there at the court date. That could be a year.
Not me, said the little plump woman. Nope, not me. It ain't gonna happen over here. I don't know what type of cravings I'm doing. Okay, so for dinner, which is lunch and dinner, I had 6 lemon pepper wings.
Ooh, that sounds
Gorgeous.
good.
It was all that. Okay, so now I'm
flats
hungry.
or drums.
Girl, mostly flats because I don't like drumsticks, but mostly flats. But they snuck 2 of them in there. So
I like getting a mix of both. I do. I like the little drums because it's like a little mini leg.
But wait a minute. So when I went to get the package and all that, I stopped through in the kitchen and got me something else. And so one of them was a Chobani yogurt with strawberry and banana in it, and also a chocolate pudding, girl. So I ate the yogurt, then I'm sitting here eating chocolate pudding. What kind of cravings is going on, Jesus? And I know I ain't pregnant. I ain't had no sex in almost 5 years now. If I am,
If you
I'm
did, it's
good.
Jesus. I don't
Okay,
see. This is what I used to tell people when they'd ask me because I was single and celibate for 10 years. Celibate for 10 years. I would tell them, they'd ask me at the doctor's office, is there any chance you've been pregnant? I said, unless it's Jesus, the second coming of Christ, or it's the demon devil spawn. That's the only way this is possible. They go,
Shut
why?
up,
I said, because
JB.
if you ain't having sex, how the hell can you be pregnant?
Okay. That's what I'm like, shoot.
So I'm like, if you tell me that we having a Jesus moment here, this got to be a miracle.
Okay.
And then they'd laugh at me. I go, it's been over, like at the time, it'd been over 3 or 4 years. It's been over 5 years. So you tell me how that's possible.
But I got I'm supposed to be going to Derby City gambling tomorrow. We was gonna do it as an outing, a whole bunch of us, but we are deciding not to. So now I accepted a little date for Texas Roadhouse tomorrow.
Ooh.
We'll see.
I love that. See, here's the thing. This is messed up. The Texas Roadhouse in my area, because it's a cheaper steakhouse, it always stays entirely too busy. They mess
Oh,
up your steak all the time.
uh-uh.
Uh, yeah, like you tell them you want it medium, you either gonna get rare or you're gonna get well done. Um, like
Dang.
it's because it stays so busy. And sometimes the service is hit or miss because of it being so. I'm talking about when I say busy, I mean there be people sitting outside on the benches. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
I
That kind
think
of
it's
busy.
our Texas Roadhouses though, because even here in Kentucky, this is the home of Texas Roadhouse actually. And like the corporation and everything is here in Kentucky. But
I
baby,
love how they based out of Kentucky, but decided to name themselves Texas
Texas
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. Girl, one, he stole the concept, but that's a whole nother issue.
Hmm.
Um, but see, my husband used to be the one that they built not too far from my house. My husband started that one. He used to be the head chef at Texas Roadhouse. So that's when they had the peanuts you can throw on the
Uh
ground and
huh.
all
Yeah.
that. And they
They don't
stopped.
have that no more.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
stopped it during COVID. Mm-hmm.
That was see they stopped. They stopped that one from there. And then we had a place called Logan's Roadhouse,
Yeah, we had Logan's too. Yep.
and they stopped the peanuts too because they had it too. And what I like going to. I've had problems with our Longhorns here too. I've had problems. They a
We
little
got one.
they the
We got
more
like three of those here too. Go ahead.
they they a little high price, but some of they got like a really good porterhouse. But I done got to where I've had trouble every time I go there out of something. If forgetting a side, expensive as this, and so my favorite place to go here, if you ever come to Tupelo, I like going to Outback. Outback
Okay.
here, they never mess up my steak. It's always juicy and flavorful. The service is always bar none amazing.
I only went
Um,
to Outback one time, and it was for my bridal thing. After we got through with the strippers, everybody went to Outback and everything. I've only been there one time, and that was back in 1998. That was
now
it.
what I would tell my husband I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get me because you could buy the Texas Roadhouse butter at Walmart. I'm gonna get some of their butter and I'm gonna take it to Outback with me because Outback got good bread. They got that good bread. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Their butter's just regular whipped butter though. So I want that good, cinnamon sugar butter, whatever. I'm gonna put it on that. I'm gonna say, because they had a tam cake, girl. Let me tell you something. They done
Oh,
got rid of. I'm super sad about it. I hope they bring it back. It was a peanut butter pie with the little tam cookies from Australia on it.
yeah,
And oh my God, that cake was good as crap to the point that me and my husband, we were staying in a hotel while we were getting our house ready.
yeah.
We ordered it and had it, Ubered in, Uber Eats. We kind of got, okay. So I got to tell you a story myself. There's a story that goes with this.
What?
So first time I ever tried edibles, I ever tried a gummy in my life. It was
Okay.
over the counter. I bought it at the local store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At a smoke shop. My cousin set me up. She was working there at the time. I said, "Which one of these should I take?" And I told her, and we talked. My cousin set me up. I still say this. My baby cousin set me up, child.
Uh-uh.
Because she told me to take half of this damn thing. And I took it about 12 o'clock that day. By 2 o'clock, I was in the bed. Um,
What?
it's a different thing. If you ain't never tried an edible in your life, it's a different kind of high than smoking. If you used to ever get high and do the puff puff give, it's different. It's not made the same. Child, be careful. Microdose. Don't accidentally do what I did.
Okay.
And I woke up. I was still. Let me tell you this. We woke up about 4 or 5 o'clock, hunger and hell. So that's why we ordered the little pies. But girl, I was still high the next day.
Oh wow.
Like, I'm like, this is different. I'm not used to this. See, I'm old school. The last time I smoked anything or did anything, I was underage. Just before
Right.
I got pregnant with my son. Because once I became a mama, all that was off the table.
I know that's
I
right.
didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't do none of that stuff because I was worried about being a mama. And I had one of them crazy ass exes um, who would
Okay.
love to have any reason. Not because he wants him, just because he wants to hurt me.
Right.
And so I didn't do nothing. There wasn't nothing he could report on me that would be true. Not to mention my child meant more than that to me. With him having special needs and not being, well, I can't do stuff like that. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Like I have to get up during the middle of the night and pick him up and take him to the bathroom. Like I can't be doing stuff like that. Even after he go to bed, I know some parents can. I couldn't. You
Right.
know, because I had a kid that depended on me 24/7. Even like most kids, when your kid gets a certain, and my mom and daddy used to do it. See, you know what we was talking about? That guess what? You can't find no more. They used to sell a Dr. You remember that purple spray with a little Indian head on it?
Yeah.
That every mom and daddy had, and it took care of all them scents. You
Yeah.
can't find it no more. I've been looking all over the internet. Me and Mr. DC Kool-Aid and Miss Lisa, me and Miss Lisa, and all of us, we was talking about that the other day, and thought I had found a link for them. Child, I thought I had found a link where we could get they even had the incense, the car thing that went in the car. I thought I found, no, you can't even, it says sold out everywhere you go. And they used to sell it at Dollar General. I'm going to go to Dollar General soon and see if they even have it because I think that company went out of business.
Could have been. Yep.
I'm
'Cause
so
let me
sad.
show
That was
you
the
this.
best shit.
Let me show you this. Hold on.
I
Can you?
said Ginger too. Y'all heard that too,
I know
didn't
I
you?
heard you, but that's all I meant. Can you see that?
Oh, there's a pretty baby.
I might be getting this. I might be getting this. A friend of my friend, she knows my family. She is having to get rid of it. I don't know if she's moving or what, and I'm looking for a baby. So she
Girl, I
said
wish you lived closer.
it's 18 months, and she is trained. And so I'm asking her now what's the breed of the dog and everything. And it's a little girl.
It looks like she's a pitty mixed with a lab.
Could be. I told
I
her,
know it's a pitty mix because way if you look at the chest,
yeah.
see how wide that chest is. But I'm gonna tell you something. Some of
Hmm.
the best dogs I've ever had were mixed breeds. Um, and she looks. The reason I say pitty mix and I
Yeah.
say lab is if you look at the head and the face, kind of has the lab head and face,
Okay.
and then the body of the pitty.
Okay.
But I may be wrong. She may say something else, but I pretty much, I'm probably on point with that. Now my lab puppies actually have a little bit thicker hair than that dog has. Theirs goes about inch deep. It's not real long,
Yeah.
right? It's not like real fluffier. It's about inch deep. About if you took your tip of your first finger to your knuckle, that's about how deep their hair is. It's not real deep, but they are two beautiful girls, gorgeous. And sweet as pie. Their mom was a full-blooded black lab. I know that because we saw the mom. You know, I'm not exactly sure what their dad was. Now that I'm looking at them more, I think they may be part German police
Okay.
because they have that little bit of too thick a hair to be a full lab. A full lab's usually slick haired, unless one of their parents was a long haired lab, which is very rare. Um, Most of the times, labs have that slick hair.
Okay. I
But
told her
they're
I can come.
beautiful.
I told her I can come by the house to see if she warms up to me, if she likes me, and everything. Because I don't want to get no dog that's gonna bite me. But I
See,
told.
see, look what JB said, girl.
Yep, I was like, so yeah, I'm gonna go back when she tell me yes, if because she don't want to turn it over to the shelter, because that's what
Yeah,
she's gonna have to do. So I said I can come back, let her sniff me, see if she liked me, see if it's a fit, and if it is, I'll take her off your hand.
shit.
And
I
it,
wish you lived closer to Mississippi. Shit, I'd meet you halfway if I could,
I know
cause
it, right?
I gotta find somebody for these two girls. I probably will run up or somebody. One of his friends. I don't know where she lived, but she loves Labradors,
Mm-hmm.
and she's showed interest. I hope she comes down and gets both of them. Child, I can't tell you, the food bill's about to drive me insane because you got to think. I have four medium to large size dogs. They eat a cup to 2 cups a day of food, right? Okay, add that up to how much poundage, right? Then I got the two little dogs. And one of the little dogs kind of eats like a big dog because he's a fat, chunky shit. Um, so he's eating like a medium dog, right?
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so only one of them eats very little. And I'm going through about 50 pounds. I'm gonna tell you something. If y'all got y'all a tractor supply in your area,
That's
they
where I get
still
my water from. Yes,
girl,
honey.
they still got the 50 pounds of dog food. You can't get it nowhere else. Even at Walmart. Walmart's went down to 44 or 46 pounds on their
Mm-hmm.
dog food. No, you can go to Tractor Supply and it's like 26 or $28 for 50 pounds.
Yes, honey. That's the only place that carries my water now, my spring water. And
Yeah.
baby, I get about 5 or 6 cases at a time. I don't play.
Tractor Supplies where you're gonna need to get your dog food. Um, I will say the best place to get like a dewormer is PetSmart. And now Tractor Supply may have it though. Tractor Supply may be. I don't know which one's gonna be cheaper. Tractor Supply is a little expensive on some of their products. But I deworm all my animals. I get them the little peel thing so they think they're getting a treat. And sometimes I just throw it in their food and they don't even know. They just eat it. Because it looks like a piece of food. So they just nom 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 nom. Yeah, yeah. You just got your medicine, didn't you? And now I get there. Do not, do not give your dogs that pill version for fleas. Do not do it.
Okay.
A lot of a lot of people's pets are coming up with kidney problems and problems with like their intestines. I know a lot of dogs have passed away. Be careful with rawhide. The dogs can't digest it and it
Yeah.
ends up messing up their stomach. And I know somebody's dog who passed away from it. But those for some reason those pills for fleas and ticks, they cause kidney problems and a lot of dogs' kidneys are shutting down because of that. So be very careful with those. I use the squeezy tube stuff that's made out of natural, what do you call that, like we would use for ourselves. What are they called? Essential oils.
Yeah.
And it smells like oranges.
Okay.
You get a 3-pack at Walmart. You can get a 3-pack at Walmart. The Hearts brand. I use the Hearts brand for real cheap, and one every like it tell you how far apart you got to put it on there, but you just put it from the root of their neck to the tip of their to their mid back area, um, and it works great. Be careful with flea collars if you have a dog with a short neck because they start breathing in that stuff and it causes upper respiratory infections.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard. She said she got it from the Humane Society when she was 4 months old, and she said it's a Australian cattle mix.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, they mess up sometimes at the Humane
I know.
Society. Let me
I
tell you what
do.
they said my dog was, and I'll tell you
Okay.
what okay, I'm gonna tell you what they said my dog was.
Okay.
They said my dog was a Rottweiler mixed with a Chihuahua. How that's even possible, I don't know.
See
Do you want to know what the dog really was?
what?
A full-blooded German Shepherd.
Okay. Yeah.
How they messed that up, don't ask me.
I
Because
believe you and J. I believe you and JB. I do. I believe y'all because y'all
when
both said the same thing.
you know how Rotties have those two little dots above their eyes, that little brown spots?
Yeah.
She had that, but that brown, that was when she was real, real, real little. That brown ended up spreading. That's what happens with the German Shepherd as she got older, right? And her brown spread and she got lighter. She was almost a black puppy with just a few brown spots on her, right? But when
Mm-hmm.
she got older, that brown started spreading, that shepherd started coming out. And you know how you can tell a full-blooded German Shepherd?
What?
When they sit down, their ears across, and it'll make an X.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, y'all dummies don't know what you got. I said that ain't no dang, that's a full-blooded German Shepherd puppy right there. And if they would have actually marketed her as what she really was, I probably wouldn't have been able to catch her as fast as I did because she was only a couple weeks old when I got her, and she lived to almost be 15 years old.
Oh wow. Okay.
She was
That's what's
full-blooded German Shepherd child. Beautiful, beautiful dog.
up.
You hear my little demons in there. They getting ready to go outside. Daddy's fixing to take them outside, and they every night they do this. They freak out and go to barking and acting crazy.
Okay, so tomorrow, let me ask you: are you busy early part of tomorrow? Maybe around let's say 2.
Two, I don't know. Mom and Daddy-in-law are coming in tomorrow from New York. They're actually going to be staying in the hotel until their house is finished.
I remember you saying
Um,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're actually coming in with the movers tomorrow.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm able to. I will let you know.
Okay.
If I'm available. If he goes and I stay here, then I'll be available. But if I have to go too, if we have to get the cat, because we may be keeping their cat for the time being, because
Okay, I understand that. Yeah.
so I don't know what's going on tomorrow, so I don't want to make no promises and be like, yeah, girl, I'm free. Then be lying like hell. Hell no, I ain't gonna
What I
lie
want
to you.
you to do is just show me how to take some stuff off my computer.
Okay, I'll
You know
show
how
you how to do the uninstall. I'll show you how to clean
yeah.
it up. Have you ever defragmented or
Yeah, I
used
used to use this program and it won't let me do it on this one. It's called, what was it called? I forgot now. Of course I
if you
forgot.
scroll on there now, if you have Windows on your computer, and you go to Windows accessories,
Okay,
you
let me see. Nope, I don't have it.
um under Windows accessories there is a thing called I'm trying to look at it. No window is it Windows accessories? No, yeah, it had no. I mean, no, let me see. Let me make sure I'm right because I'm looking for it right now, and I know what I'm looking for. Because you got to think about me. I know how to do these things.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see.
Let me tell
Administrative.
you what I have while you're looking it up. I have Chrome, I have files, I have uh settings, of course, and I have micro something.
Okay, when you that little Windows button to the bottom left corner, if you
Hmm.
click on that, it brings up your shit, right? You'll
Yeah.
have recently added right here. That'll have a scroll thing. Scroll down to the bottom, you'll see all your file, all your little things, right? Um, at the bottom, it will say Windows Administrative Tools.
Hmm.
Under that tab, you'll see Defragment and Optimize Devices,
Okay.
Disk Cleanup. I can also show you another way how to get there. If you right click that Windows thing, it'll have there too. It'll say
Even on the
Apps Features.
HP,
Huh?
even on the HP, because you know I got an
Yeah.
HP. Okay.
It don't matter if it's a HP or what. Windows is all the same across, depending on which version of Windows. Now I have Windows 10. I haven't upgraded to 11 yet because I when that new system comes out, I usually wait a little while, which I could right now upgrade, but I usually wait a little while, and
Hmm.
sometimes it's not fully compatible with your device. So
Yeah.
updating can sometimes mess your shit up. Um, I'm
Okay,
just
that's
saying.
true. Yeah.
So I have 10 right now. I have the one before the newest one, and it they all are the same programming regardless of
Hmm.
what computer it is. Um, Windows is going to be the same across the board, unless you have a different operating system, which most people do have Windows.
Okay. I have to relook on this thing and see because when I pull mine, when I right go over to the
Left click, are you left click on the little thing is where you how you go to your
yeah,
menu.
when I left click on it, it's not showing me anything like that. So that's
Ooh,
why.
girl, I hope your computer ain't somebody ain't done went through there and messed all kind of shit. What we gonna have to do, the best way to do it is do like we do in StreamYard right here. You know how we screen
Yeah,
shared,
we did private. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and you screen share me what you see and what you're dealing with. Because if I can't see it, I can't visualize it. I don't know what you're doing,
Right.
right? So I can't help you because
Right.
that's and we all learn by visualizing. Almost every person on here is a visual learner. I could textbook tell you something all day long. It's not the same as showing you.
Yeah. And what you say I'm looking for again? I'll type it in just so I can have it.
If you're and you know how to search files on your computer, right?
Yeah. Uh
If
huh.
you look up, it is called. There's going to be disk cleanup.
Okay. I know what you're talking about because on my one computer I had it. Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is called, just so you'll know, defragment and optimize drives.
Yep. 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 Okay.
That
Mm,
helps, like when you delete and uninstall and install and uninstall and all that all the time, it leaves behind junk files for those things and that you don't need anymore. And so what that does sometimes when it does leave behind junk files or saves or different things, it helps clean it up and put it in order. It's like you got a messy room and everything's all over the place. And you press that little button, and everything's in its place.
right.
That's the way I explain it to somebody else is because I used to defrag every single computer I've ever had. Also, depending on, I can tell you how to get to tell what your system has.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to your settings,
Okay.
you should have a thing that says system. You have to scroll to the bottom of that section,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll say about. Click on the about section. It's going to tell you what, like if I look at my about section right here, it tells me I have 16 gigabytes of installed RAM. I have the Intel Core TM i5 93000 CPU at 2.4 hertz, 40 gigahertz. I have a graphics card of 3 gigabytes. I have a storage of 1.14 terabytes.
Okay, look at you.
So it tells me what my graphics card is. It tells me what is on my computer. I installed the extra RAM and the extra terabyte myself.
Okay.
But it tells you all that information, Creole, if in case, like, if you don't have a computer and if your computer's only running 4 gigabytes of RAM, that's possibly why you're having issues.
Okay.
We'll have to see how much you got, but we'll figure it out, girl. We'll figure it out.
I know that's right. I was just going through here. I ain't taking nothing off. I'm just looking.
Yeah.
I be wanting to tell some girl we be out of here for good.
Girl, you done messed up the whole computer, because if you uninstall the wrong program, your whole computer will crash.
I know.
Because people are like, what's this? I don't think I need that. Let me end this process. Ooh, why is my computer acting up?
Okay. Oh my gosh. You are right, honey. You are right. Let me see. Hold on. I am. But I'm going to bingo tomorrow night. I am going to go. After I have my little whatever, I'm going to midnight bingo, baby.
When you big money. I got to go in here in a minute and do something. So I got to get off here.
Yeah,
I got to go adult.
Okay. But okay, love. Thank you for coming up, honey, keeping me company, taking my mind off of everything. Thank you.
Anytime, girl. If you drop that link, I'll be the one to click it.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too, baby. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
All right, y'all. It's a good one. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm going to run my commercial one more again. And I thank y'all for hanging out with me, because y'all know I am numbs right now. And I had to be there for my mom. So who knows? I'm going to call her in a minute. And because she's called me, I just couldn't talk to her right then. Because every time you talk to my mama, she's breaking down in tears, y'all. Because that was more like her son than her nephew. So, and I was like, nope, can't do that right now. I'm going to have to call you when so me being on live with y'all has taken my mind off of, the things and everything. So before we get out of here, I think I got one more thing to say to y'all, but before we get out of here, let's hear this commercial one more again. Y'all gonna get tired of this commercial, okay?
Yeah, it's go time. Dr.Creole, Libra butterfly in the building, y'all. Welcome to the egg roll challenge. Yeah. Judges on deck, JB and the D-Ham show through that. Let's get that flavor poppin', let's go. Sizzle in the kitchen, got that vibe so right. We rollin' egg rolls from the morning to the night. Butterfly wings bring the spice and the soul. Dr.Creole in command, she's in control. Everybody stepping up, showing all that skill. Golden on the outside, flavor that kills. Judges lean in, they know what's real. One bite, that's love you can feel. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it tight, roll it tight. Aero magic, we taking flight, Libra butterfly, got that light, Creole love with that southern bite. Baby in the zone, taste buds lit, damn show 3 more, can't quit. Roll it up, yeah we cooking live, Aero challenge, that flavor vibe. Sauce on the side, that drip too clean, crunch when it hit, that's a foodie dream. Shrimp, beef, veggie, sweet or hot, everybody think they got the best shot. Dr.Creole smile, she know who bringing heat. Libra butterfly style, you can't compete. It's more than food, it's a celebration. Love in the kitchen, so vibrate. Roll it up, roll it right, flip it once, slip it once. Now seal it tight, in a fry, watch it shine, golden brown, now it's taste test time. Judges take a bite, whoa, that crime, whole room vibing, why they mine? Flavor so bold, the crowd go wild. That roll challenge got that style. Roll it up, roll it tight, air roll magic, we taking flight. JB and D, ham 3, know we live, leave a butterfly, that hosting vibe. Creole spice, we feel that flame. Yeah, roll challenge, remember the name. Roll it up, yeah, we cooking live. From the 3-1 down to the butterfly vibe.
Yeah. From Kentucky to the world, it's the season of the scale. Creole butterfly, spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Born to shine, leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins. Creole fire running through her name. She walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long live the queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Libra queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free. Yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly.